What's good? I'm your boy, the Urban Juggernaut.
And the Candy Girl here.
And I'm here to wish you happy holidays, Merry Christmas.
Stay safe. Have a great holiday season. Looking forward to 2022.
Peace. Happy holidays, y'all. It is your boy, the Urban Juggernaut.
And Candy Girl.
And you already know what time it is. We're going to have just a little bit of fun. It has been an amazing year for Amped Up. 3 solid shows. We have came back from the pandemic. Shout out to Comptomania 2. And we just came back and we hit them hard this year with the new Hood Stars brand and all of our amazing junior tribute. It is the end of the year, y'all. The holidays, Christmas time, one of our favorite times of the year.
Yes, and happy holidays to Hanukkah, Christmas, whatever you celebrate. Hopefully that you are around family and loved ones and just really reflect on what the end of the year, what all of us are doing, and that's what we're going to do here. Some of the best moments that we've had so far this year, what's coming up in 2022, and take it away.
Yeah, so...
first of all, I got to show the dress.
Wow, work it out.
He said, oh wait, so am I standing? It's like no difference for me when I'm sitting from when I'm standing. You can't even see the dress. I'm going to have to really
Or you know, Candy always comes with the custom-made dresses.
Yes,
That's what she do.
custom-made dresses. The last one I had on the previous podcast was a custom lollipop. This is a custom holiday, festive, fun. You know, Candy Girl got to bring that cheese factor, the fun factor. You know, life is a lot. We got to have fun with it.
Yes. And also, before we get started, you know, we want to wish everybody a happy holidays. You know what I'm saying? And both of us, like I said, this is our hood. We both she from the LA side, I'm from Inglewood. I got family from South, you got family from Guatemala. We got so many mixed traditions. So let's just talk about alright, so it's Christmas time. What's some of our favorite memories? What's the favorite food to eat around Christmas?
Tamales.
You already know.
Tamales, because they're a lot of work to do. I keep telling myself that I'm going to make the effort to get the recipes for my family and do it alongside them, keep that tradition, and then I start, and then it's a lot of work, and then I just find myself going to the living room while my family finishes the rest of the cooking, and I just enjoy it once it's ready. Guatemalan tamales are a little bit different than what a lot of people, they're the same, they're kind of the same like Mexican tamales, but a little bit different, a little bit more wetter, more moist, I would say. That word sounds weird, but it's a little bit more different. Instead of a corn husk, it's covered differently. But just tamales, and they're so good. And you can put them in the freezer, and then when you have them, like the leftovers too.
Vaughn, I'm a Blackskin, so I eat tamales like water. It's funny. Like I said, now I got diabetes, so I had to make a lot of health and lifestyle changes. But I was tearing Christmas tamales. Every Christmas, every holiday, I knew I would gain weight. I'll get a belly because eating some of the baddest desserts. My mom's specialty is monkey bread. Yeah. She's had my mom monkey bread. It is legendary.
Cameraman is nodding right now. They felt that.
My family's soul food, but you know, for the holidays, shout out to eggnog. I stay looking for that. Wait, what? You be feeling?
You know, I was told if you don't have nothing nice to say,
come on, let's bring it. This the portion. This the portion right here.
Somebody was drunk when they made that, I think.
Ooh!
It's not for me. If it's for you, that's good. If you like it and I don't, that's good. That means there's more on the shelf for you. I tried it though.
Which one? Some homemade?
I think it was homemade. I don't know. I don't remember, but I remember 2-3 times giving it a try at Olive Day gathering, and it was not. It just confused me. I don't know. It just it felt like it should be something that's kind of on a plate, but then it was trying to be like a smoothie, and it just confused me.
You might have had a home. I've never had bad eggnog ever.
Really?
Yeah. But I noticed somebody made a home batch once. It was a little different. I think that's might be what happened.
Maybe they left it out and it should have been refrigerated. It was just spoiled or something. It was just not for me to have. I will give it a shot this holiday. I will give it a shot, and we'll send you a message of a follow up and see. I'll be like, I still ate it, but I will be open minded. Make
sure to try the eggnog with a little rum.
We're keeping it PG for candy girls.
No, you're good. All right, and shout out when I went to New York. I don't know, is this a Christmas drink? But shout out about Puerto. I don't say it right. Coquito.
Oh, okay.
Coquito.
Like a coffee drink?
No, it was some drink, but it was something.
Oh, but that's more like Florida, right? Cuban.
Yeah, it was something. Yeah, yes, and it's around Christmas. I gotta ask my Puerto Rican family in New York, but that was bomb. And nutcrackers.
Ooh.
You hear about those, right? So nutcracker in New York, they're starting to do it out here. They sell frozen truck pull-ups. You don't know, New York is very, but you Instagram or you send your orders in and a truck pulls up and they sell $10 frozen drinks. And I'll never forget, I went to New York around Christmas and I was mind blown. Like you can Instagram order and a drink truck pull up. That's it. Puerto Rico, what is it, Jason?
Coquito.
Yeah, what is it made out of?
Milk, condensed milk, cream of coconut, cinnamon, nutmeg, vanilla, white rum.
Yeah.
Everybody likes it.
That's what happened. Yeah, they gave me that in New York.
In Guatemala, we have it a lot around the holidays. Throughout the year, so it's not necessarily like a holiday drink. It's not an alcoholic, but it's got Inca Parina.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like rice, oatmeal, grain drink, but I know, and
I'm gonna try it.
It sounds a little bit unique, but it's so good.
Yeah.
And that's one of my favorite things is when everyone's like really full after we just had this for Thanksgiving, and then have some bread and some Inca Parina. Some people have coffee. I'm a big Inca Parina. Have some dessert, and then just kind of like we say let the food go down as we like are stuffing our face with more food and dessert and pastries. But that's one of my favorite holiday, and I love when they do the holiday sprinkles on the chain restaurants, like the milkshakes.
Yeah.
During the holidays. Yeah. I kind of maybe give myself a stomachache because I eat too much. I never learned, but I mean, you gotta have it. You only have it. McDonald's holiday pie.
McDonald's.
McDonald's holiday pie. Oh my gosh.
There we go. Yes.
You know, anything with like sweets and sprinkles, I'm such a sucker for it. Literally sucker for it. So. Yeah.
Well, doubling back, I'm also, like I said, nothing like a good, nice soul food Christmas meal. I got the greens, good turkey, good ribs with everything, and I love to end the night, like I said, with a nice little eggnog, you know. So hope everybody's gonna eat good these holidays. On a side note, there are on a more serious note, you guys feel free to inbox if you know anybody who is hungry or in need of a meal. I'm connected to several programs that take care of families throughout the holidays. So Jason has all the info up because we want to make sure everybody has even toy drives and things. So if there's anything that you guys need, feel free to inbox official Amped Up, and I will send you several links on how to get some toys, some good clothes, and some great food for holidays. No one needs to go hungry, and everybody should enjoy it.
And there is no shame also in asking for help or assistance. I know sometimes there's cultural stigmas or different reasons why people feel there's a stigma to not being wealthy sometimes or being in a tough spot. And Amped Up says it's about the community. It's about the community. So definitely reach out if you need help.
Yes. We got candy on the table. Now, we said we're going to save a A little something. Okay, we'll start before we put our gloves on. What are your favorite holiday candies?
Ooh.
First of all, you candy cane fan? You got it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say the candy canes with the green stripes.
Okay.
The green and the red stripes. Those are rare.
The fruit canes.
Official. I should know this.
Yeah.
I have like a master's in candy.
I love traditional, the traditional mint. I love the fruit canes too. I love it. Good. They have pineapple, they have different flavors.
I just, you know, when I'm doing something that I don't want to do, like laundry or something, you get like a candy cane or lollipop and it just makes like the time go by faster. So I'm gonna stick with that. Candy canes, I think, are really. What's yours?
Of course, it's traditional, but I love a good box, the Seeds box. Something about Seeds in the holidays.
God.
You ever got your own Seeds box, bro? Like somebody sent it to or a gift.
And then you ate it, and then you ate it in one sitting and got it. No, and they let you get a sample when you walk in.
Come on.
Right? Taster's choice.
It's funny with Seeds, it's always, I forget which candy is which, and there's something like, And then
do you figure out what it is, not like it, and put it back for others?
No.
Okay. You know those type of people?
No, yeah. I've seen that. Yeah. Oh, wet box.
Because like at least cut it with a knife or something, so if somebody wanted to, they're not getting all your stuff.
So, yeah, I love a good thing of a Seeds, traditional candy cane.
So you like chocolate?
I mean, come on.
We have tagged before chocolate candy.
Yeah. And I think, like I said, we gotta go. Shout out, we gotta make some bikes next year. Luchas, y'all put any man. Like I said, I got the wrestler. Her people shorter than her. Rita.
So I was taller. I'm 5'0". I should just say 5, huh? Not like 5'0". I'm just 5.
Yeah.
I'm 5'0". I was taller than her. I was like, whoa. Is this what other people feel like when they look down on me? I felt like, wow. It was like a,
And shout out Rita. She's such good. She's gonna be. I'm glad she moved out here, and she's gonna be doing it too. And we're gonna have her in AMP soon. So stay tuned. Yeah. So.
So is there a type of chocolate you don't like? I'm asking this. I'm asking this with a hidden agenda because my feelings got hurt right before we went on camera, so I had to put it together.
The chocolates I think is nasty. Here we go. I think Tootsie Rolls are nasty as hell.
Should I just kick him now? Or?
Oh my god! Why? Tootsie Roll nasty. Like it's not. Is it legit chocolate at all?
It's not. It's chocolate. It's basic. It's simple. I could understand if it was mixed with like a bunch of stuff that you didn't like what was in it. And then plus, one of my breast moves is called the Tootsie Roll.
Tootsie Roll.
Right.
I guess I just never feel it. Even the lollipop is nasty. Nasty. The Tootsie Roll lollipop is nasty. And how many licks? When you get to it, listen, I promise you, I would lick it, and once I got some chocolate, I would throw it away. I would love the outer. But you don't put that. That's nasty in that.
It's chocolate.
It's weird.
It's not like. It's candy.
It's
good for you.
Here's another nasty one. Whoppers. Whoppers are disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. You know Whoppers.
It's the one with the filling inside, in case you haven't.
And it feels like spice or something. Ugh. The chocolate is fine when you bite into it. Oh, you like it?
I haven't had it in a really long time, but it was.
You haven't had it because you ain't thinking about it.
It's not really in my. I buy a lot of candy I can pass out to the fans. I don't pass out. So in my entrance, as a professional wrestler, I pass out candy to the fans upon my entrance. Hello, but I don't pass out lollipops because I don't want it to get someone in the eye. And then the Whoppers, too, they're a little bit larger, so you can't really pass. I don't want to accidentally hit someone's baby. Thank you for coming to the show. Sorry I hit your baby and knocked him out. So I just, most of the candies I buy are like this, or the Skittles or the Dots or the Nerds boxes. I haven't bought a that in a long time. But I remember it was okay. It tasted like what it meant to taste. It wasn't like bad.
Wop was nasty. That's why you don't even see them in package. Like you can buy a whole candy pack and you rarely see them. The nasty. Huh?
That's not the yellow one.
Here goes another one right here. Sugar Daddy. These is disgusting.
I say about
This is caramel. Caramel.
remember the Bart Simpson candy?
Bart Simpson candy?
Which one?
I think it was Nutter Butter or something like that.
The Nutter Butters are good.
The Nutter Butters are, no, they say I have one called Whatchamacallit.
Whatchamacallit is good too.
Girl.
What about the nougat? The nougat candy? The one that's like, you know the Snickers, how it has that layer in the center? There's a brand that just sells that part, like nougat.
What?
Yeah.
I know. Check that out.
I'm like Candy Pro. Or Payday, caramel and peanuts. So you don't like this, you like Payday?
Payday is cool. This, I don't know. This don't taste like Payday though.
This is caramel. It tastes like caramel. Payday
but I guess it's the way it's made.
Just don't bite
chocolate.
this. I've learned the hard way. I like bit into it and have got like thought I was gonna pull my tooth out. This has happened on multiple occasions. I keep forgetting. I get too excited. I'm like, oh, and I'm like, how old am I? How many times am I not gonna learn my lesson?
Man.
But how do you not? Sugar Daddy.
Oh man.
That's a cute name.
Now, my favorite, Reese's. Reese's Cups.
Yep.
Hands down my favorite
Yep.
of all time. Any candy ever. There's points to where I would have to stop myself from eating. Like, especially the big ones. And then I like to freeze them. Oh.
It's crack.
Reese's is crack. Reese's pie. Oh my God. The pies that he's selling and the ice creams. Oh, come on, man.
The Snickers ice cream or the Twix ice cream.
Whatever
you like, we just want you to take a moment, and enjoy the simple things in life, and that's what it's about.
So, what's your favorite? What's your personal favorite candy? You can pick.
Mike and Ike's.
Mike and Ike's. They're alright.
Mike and Ike's.
They're addictive.
Mike and Ike's are really good, and then gummy bears, like the real fruity. Like when you have like the good fancy brand of gummy bears.
Yeah, old school.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mike and Ike's. You know why I like Mike and Ike's is because
like as if he knows Mike and Ike. Oh yeah, we went to high school together, Mike and Ike. Yeah.
Shout out because I don't know if you ever black boys. You remember how you had to suffer when your mom went to the beauty salon and you had to go to those long days. But in those beauty salons, especially in the hood, they would have those little machines.
The quarter machines.
You would beg, I'll be here all day, and you put the quarter, and they would give you a lot. They just give you Mike and Ike's, and another one I used to like, I don't see Boston baked beans, the candy. Remember that?
I do.
Those were so good, but you only see them in the. I don't even know where to. I wouldn't know where to go. I got probably Google them. Boston baked beans are so good. You hit that 25 machine thing with your hand under, they'll give you a lot.
They have them in the mall, in some malls too, the little quarter machines, like in the center.
Yeah.
Not as much now, but yeah. That's actually how I started to eat Mike and Ike's.
Wow.
Yeah. When my parents would take me, not to the beauty salon, I forgot.
Oh my God.
It was like the laundromat or something.
Laundromat, beauty salon.
Yeah.
You would beg for that. You know they got changed to be the arcade machine.
And the laundry was quarters, so
yeah.
I cornered them. They had to give me. I knew they had it on hand.
Yeah. Well, that was a little fun holiday reminiscence, good candy reminiscence. So, without further ado, like I said, we bounced back from 2020. We had 3 awesome shows. Heck of a lot of new talent that came through. Some of the old guard came through. Compton Mania did their thing. And through the power of, like I said, just by, myself and the powers that be, giving a few people a shot. Amped Up has had many names who are, throughout time, who are now in or have been to WWE, NXT, ROH and everything. A lot of people who got their first start here, But this year was even more amazing to see to get some light on. First and foremost, we had Inya, who was almost done with his training, was able to put on to manage Mike Hopkins versus Eli, which some consider are one of the best men matches of the year for AMP. And Inya, before he even got his first match, got the call to WWE. He came here, he was so respectful, he was so humble, he put on a hell of a show. And like I said, I had a few times I've teared up and like cried. And when I saw that Instagram and saw that he got signed before he even had to be in the Indies, I broke down because I was like, I told people, like, that dude just had star power. The look, everything, and he got that call. What do you think about that, Zayda? Oh, you can't get up.
I'm good. I was excited. I got to meet him at Amped Up, and I think that's the beauty of wrestling, is that for wrestling, you just never know. You have to stay ready. There is no off season in wrestling. It's not like other sports, football, basketball, where you're training for a season. You have to just be on all the time. So to be able to have that happen so early before you even started, but mind you, training is no joke. It really tests you to see if you want to stick into it. Like, I remember after my first day of training, I was like, what am I doing after taking bumps? So he definitely, if he was able to get through his training, if he got the stamp of approval from his trainer and did what he had to do, then that's it. Then that's the rest is gonna be right. The rest is gonna be history, and it's gonna be a really good history for him. So I'm really excited, and it's really nice when you actually get to see what that means to somebody, right? Like you said, you got emotional and all that, and everybody, we're so different, but I think we all at the core, we understand what it means when you get that call. So that's something that we can relate to and be happy for.
Yes, and two other, like I said, and two other past amped up wrestlers who are now beginning their career in WWE is, like I said, Manny Wasco and Congo Crush. Congrats to them. But once again, Inya, his spirit, everything was just so beautiful, and his connection. And he's from the city of Inglewood, and he's from Nigeria. He didn't tell me he's from Inglewood until he left. He's like, that's why because he always wanted to get on. I thought he was ready for AMP, but he always hit me up like, I want to help, this and that. But I didn't know how serious everything was coming, and he wanted it. Just timing. He wanted to have his last match at AMP. From bottom, he said on the podcast, I am not making this up. He wanted to end with us, do things, we didn't want to rush things and everything because we didn't have a show just yet. But we did a show. You can check it out online, and we're gonna bring it back up. We did one last podcast. We had a great time, share some memories. People sending blessings, beautiful thing. My man Jason's gonna repackage that up. And we're going to re-release that again. Once again, he is now Idris Enofo in WWE. Check out Idris Enofo. Also, we had two guys who are not signed yet to AEW, but actually four. Simon Lotto and Jason Andrews, Team High Risk, made some AEW appearances in the last 2 years. Great dudes. I was able to start out with them, so it's beautiful seeing this. What do you think about those guys?
Yeah, we got to see him too at Comptomania as well. I think that's the great thing about being able to have different companies, being able to go different companies, have that flexibility to touch different fan bases too. And people, if they didn't at first, they're seeing now what Amped Up is trying to do. So now people are wanting to work, wanting to be part of that community, because that with wrestling is important. That's what it's about, is that connection to the fans, and you get to have that in Amped Up. We're doing shows for the community, in the community, so that's why we get people that are signed or are making important appearances in different places are wanting to come to Amped Up because of that connection to the community, and the fans is irreplaceable. A lot of the fans, they don't follow pro wrestling. So when they see you, it's really your moment to show them, not just represent you, but you're representing the industry, and hopefully gaining a lifelong fan that can now enjoy different companies and different brands if they want, and different wrestlers. So I'm all for it. I said the competition helps all of us, I think. So being able to have different platforms to showcase that is a good thing.
Yes. 2 rookies are doing it, and they're in the AEW mix. They started out with Santino Brothers, and then they ended up going to the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes school, and they're still Santino Brothers. They still do their thing with them. And now they made appearances on AEW, and they're probably in the mix. Mr. Ishmael Vaughn and Kid Bandit. Those 2 guys made a splash at the first Good Stars. And Kid Bandit became a meme. He has a very unique look. And they are having fun. And not only are they doing, they are really mixing it up in the indies. And they came to me with just advice, willing to learn, all that, very humble. And it looks like you said, we're going to see them doing their thing on AEW for sure. What do you think about that? Did you meet them?
Yeah, and I worked with them at other promotions as well, and yeah, they are very, very new in the game. And what makes me happy is that they're having fun with it.
Yeah.
Is that you never know in wrestling what can happen. It really, it's a great avenue for us to showcase a lot, but it's also you hear a lot of putting our bodies on the line, but really you can get hurt doing a simple move, you can get hurt doing a complex move. You never know what can happen. So I think having fun with it is a big part of it, and I'm glad that yes, they're giving it the respect, they're being careful, but also having fun, because sometimes when you're trying to make a name for yourself, the fun gets sucked out of it because you want to do so good that you're not enjoying yourself, and that's good, but also have fun because you just don't know what tomorrow is going to bring. And I'm so glad that they're able to show, and that comes through to their performance, that they're having fun as well. And I think that makes a difference, and that's what makes them unique, and they definitely have a unique look. So
shout out, we had a lot of debuts this year, which was great. We had Anthony Idol finally coming with us. The Stoner Brothers, they came down. The ladies division, you guys, man, you guys have, I don't know if you follow the AMP subscribe page. Yeah. You follow the AMP. You, Mariah, and Heidi have, what, couple K views, Jason?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
You know, yeah.
When I had checked it out, it was like you had just put it up there, so the numbers were not. I have to go back recently. I have to go check myself out, see how many views I'm getting. I got to work with Auntie Heidi, Mariah Moreno, who is a trailblazer for pro wrestling, the Pumpkin Queen, right?
You guys tore it down, yep.
Sage
Shin made her debut. We are very happy she's come along. Back at it. She took a break and she's back at it.
Yeah. It's the women's division is something that we are excited to keep
1.3.
representing.
Wow, you guys got 1.3K views.
Oh wow! Thank you for watching, supporting what we do, and it's if you can't make the shows live, support the content. There's different ways to show your love. That's really what keeps us going. That's really what keeps us motivating, to know that people are watching, appreciating what we do. So support in any case you can, and we will keep doing what we do to make sure that we bring you a good show and something sweet to look forward to.
Shout out to our brother Young Invent. He joined the crew. Young Invent single with Deep End still climbing the charts, and he wants to learn how to. Like I said, he wants to learn how to be a manager. He's been doing great. He comes, like I said, I've learned a lot from him, and he comes on the road with me. He soaks it up. You know what I'm saying? So big shout out, Young Event. Lord Bamboo, I got to shout out him too. He's a headache, but like I say, a lot of good faces, a lot of new faces. Vito, and like I said, we're gonna keep our best. Always bringing in just giving people a shot. A lot of people, like I said, you know, we got our family, and also the door is open for new talent, up and comers, and established OGs. You know, Clay Jack always comes down. You know, Gino Rivera made his debut. That's pretty awesome. And yeah,
Latino, yeah.
Representing our Latino, our indigenous peoples. Robbie Phoenix, much love. Yeah, so make sure to check out our catalog, SoCal, NorCal, Vegas, and different parts of the country. My man Calder represent. Oh my God.
Please pause for this commercial break.
No, I said Swedish, and he lost it because it was the wrong one. So shout out to Calder. That's my man.
Don't mess that up.
Mike Hop. Shout out to all the wrestling schools, the students that brought people to us. Santino Brothers, Level Up, EWF.
And Brian Kendrick, School of Pro Wrestling.
Brian Kendrick.
So that's where I started. He's on the road now with WWE, so he's no longer running the school. But always got to make sure I give him love as well.
Mm-hmm. Knox Pro, FSW. Who else? Big Valley, West Covina Wrestling School. All the wrestling schools who are doing their thing, bringing the knowledge, all that good stuff. We couldn't be where we are without y'all. Lastly, we made some new partnerships this year, and
it wasn't with Sugar Daddy or Tessa.
Yeah. So of course, Countermania Amped Up. You guys know we have each other's back, but our newest, we got two new friends along the ride with us, and we're gonna start out from a company in Vegas who is really doing things. They like I said, inside of a mall. They have a store, a training center and a store inside of a mall. They put on weekly shows. A good dude. Run by Mr. Wes Logan. It is Versus Pro Wrestling, and he's another black company owner. And we decided, like I said, you know, one of my friends, childhood friends, who was in the NFL, who's now an entrepreneur, he gave me a quote that I'll never forget. It says, "Any man can get rich, but collaboration equals wealth." And we're all here to help each other out. And it's a beautiful company. And I co-signed, got the co-sign for Candy to come on out.
Yes.
And how'd you like that experience?
It was good, and it's always a good challenge to be nervous when you're in front of a new crowd and company that you've never worked for, because you want to make sure you do right by the promoter, but also do right by the fans. Right, people are spending their hard-earned money on tickets, and you're part of the card, so you want to make sure that you deliver. So I got to team with Mondo Rocks. Mm-hmm. So got to meet him for the first time and tag. So talk about keeping me on my toes for sure. That's the beauty of wrestling, is that you're never a dull moment. You're always growing. So it was a good, fun experience. The fans were great, and everything was professional from beginning to end. So I am looking forward to making my way back and bringing this sweet tooth to Las Vegas again.
Yes. So big shout out to Versus Pro. Much love, Wes. Let's continue. It was funny, right before I get into the last one. It was a special Juneteenth. So we were gonna have an all black wrestling show, which was very successful.
What's Juneteenth for people that don't know?
Juneteenth is damn.
When officially Texas
was emancipated and things like that from slavery.
And they had been already for some time. It just took some time to get through the nation. But
I had it. It just slipped. It caught me off guard. I had it. Yeah.
I was just trying to, just in case somebody didn't know.
Yeah. So
on the spot.
Yeah. Oh man, Jason might edit that. Cause it's funny. I just wasn't ready right there for it. But so we did an all black wrestling show in tribute, and it was funny because they booked her for that, and then he was like,
they thought I was chocolate candy.
Yeah, but then they were like, wait a minute, Candy's not black. I was like, yeah. Oh, and they booked her on the switch. Yeah. So big shout out to Versus, and we look forward. Only a Black History one we're doing, but for sure, Juneteenth is going to be the new tradition.
That's exciting. That's awesome. And to be able to not just have the show, but at the same time educate people to histories that sometimes are historically overlooked. Is I think it's really, really important too, and a good thing to celebrate as well. And again, representation matters. Support your wrestlers. Everyone has a history. Everyone has a story, and these stories matter. So we're so excited we get to share it with you.
Yeah. And back to our Latinos. Your boy has reached out and reunited with his father and son team. We got Trigger Gonzalez and his dad. For those who don't know, there's 132 East Florence. It is an old building, but there is lucha history in that building for many, many years.
Vintage.
And when I say so many people who, whether you're lucha libre or major, have walked or through those doors or wrestled in history. And
Pedro?
not but him. But Psychosis, I've seen him there like a couple times. But he it's one of the places I had my first match outside of wrestling school in that building.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I had my government name. I was wearing somebody else's tights. Yeah, and that was that's where myself and Sam got our start, the Black Knights. Long his father used to be there, rest in peace. And so much history. I mean, Peter Avon, Eric Watts, Willie Mack, Randy Gadsden.
Willie Mack, also from South Central.
So LA represent.
Willie Mack.
Yeah, and so many names throughout time stepped through there. So sometimes in wrestling, it's not knocking people. People they feel like, oh, it's the past. It's, I'm not gonna wrestle here. I'm bigger than that. I've always cherished and look back at every company I've ever wrestled at, ever, because it was a blessing opportunity. So
yeah, because everybody wants to have you once you already are successful.
Yeah.
But it really means a lot when people take a chance on you, support what you're trying to do, and it's good to give back to those companies and those fans, because those are the initial fans that really held it down for you, that supported you. That's make it or break it time, because if the lucha fans, they'll let you know what they think.
Yeah.
They will let you know, but it's much needed sometimes feedback, because you go back and go, how can I put on a better show? How can I win the fans over? And it's that instant feedback you don't get in any other industry. Wrestling will be like the beginning of the match, letting you know, like, okay, you can literally change it on the spot, and that's what makes lucha so great as well.
Yeah. So
and wrestling,
yep. And so that's why I reached back out to them, because I felt like, you know what, let's reach out to that side of town and let's get the magic going. That place used to be packed all the time. So it's kind of like the Field of Dreams. That's why I'm looking at it like, just want to trigger, like I said, we just connected and we're like, oh, let's get Black and Brown popping over here again, like the old days. So now it's official. Amped Up in Lucha Pro, we are a partnership too. And on Lucha Pro, I know everybody's asking when the first day, the next set date of the next show is coming. But what I will tell you that Amped Up matches will be on Lucha Pro shows. And we're gonna post those up, so stay tuned to that first. That's gonna be new for this year. We just did a tribute to Amazing Junior, Amped Up. That was our third show, where Amazing Junior was injured, nearly paralyzed, in the event. By the grace of God, he was able to have his neck repaired, and he's walking again, and he's working. But so a lot of people came together in tribute to donate money to his family thing. And that's what Amped Up is about. Like I said, this is not about fattening my pockets. Of course, it's a business venture. I don't have millions of chains. I drive a minivan.
Minivans are cool.
Yeah. But like I said, I'm really, as you see, everything you're seeing, I'm really about giving back to not just the community, but to pro wrestlers and things like that. So that's what we're all about here, and we're gonna keep this. We've been doing it since 2018. Ups, downs, moments of cheering, moments of frustration, moments of tears, good and bad. and we are headed into 2021. It was all 22. I'm messing up. I miss Juneteenth. I miss that. And I remember all.
It's because he fell when he came here and he hit his head. Just kidding.
Yeah, we wrestlers, so I didn't chair shots.
yeah.
I'm
walking, all right. You're like.
But it all started out as a thought, just like any dream, you know. And we're here, and each year it's been better and better. So we are looking forward to 2022. Candy, anything you want to throw in there?
Yes, can't believe it's 2022. Again, so happy and proud to be part of a company like Amped Up and Come to Mania, and looking forward to working more with Versus and Lucha Pro to bring wrestling to all types of fans. Thank you for supporting what we do. There are really moments behind the scenes that no one looks at. We don't get to show you, right, of what this really means to us, what it takes to get us to where we are. And though it may seem like a lot or little, there's so much that goes into it. So being able to grow in front of the fans, being able to grow with different companies, that's a big thing. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram on _the_ Candy Girl. I say it all the time, but less is more. I don't know what any of you really are going through, but the stories that I do get to hear mean a lot to me, and I take that to heart and make sure that I give the fans something sweet to look forward to. I know what that meant for me growing up in really dark moments, and that's my superpower, right? I'm 5 feet tall. I'm not, big old giant, but that's my superpower, is that I've been able to go through a lot, but I don't let the bitterness and the sourness get to me, because I know that a sweeter thing is coming just right over the hill. So I hope that when you see shows like Amped Up, when you see wrestlers that you like, Candy Girl, whichever, that you are able to know that the fans are really in our mindset from beginning to end in everything that we do. So I hope that you feel that from our hearts to yours. I hope that you're wrapped by love and sweet stuff this holiday season. Continue to support us if you can. If you can't watch the shows, support the content, follow, all those things make a difference in the algorithm and the promotion and all that techie stuff that I'm not really, I just do body slams. I don't know about that tech social media stuff. I try, E for effort. But support us, that makes a difference, and you are in the center of what we do, because we are fans too.
Yes. Of course, Jason probably got all the info. The Venmo's up.
Jason's the cameraman.
Sean Black 310. Ing City Champ, Cash App. Official _Amped Up. IG. Amp Wrestling. Twitter. Like us on Facebook. We want to wish you, your families, to all the fans, just pro wrestling, all y'all in general, to our communities, everybody. Merry Christmas and happy holidays, y'all. 2022, we coming, y'all. Much love. Peace.